Twitter turmoil, and the questionable exit of an islander. Hey everyone, I'm Philip and this is Love Island, the Daily Graft. Well, don't we have a lot to talk about today? I want to get serious for a moment with something that's happened over the last few days on Love Island that quite frankly has pissed me off. On Sunday night's episode, there was one islander who was just missing throughout the episode, and that was Noah. Towards the end of the episode, Matthew made the announcement that Noah had left the villa. Whenever an islander leaves in such a weird circumstance, it always leaves the viewers going, wait, what happened? There must have been something that happened. I'm thinking back to Love Island UK when Sharif was booted out of the villa after 9 days and nothing was spoken about. We had to find out through the press what had happened. Much is the same in these circumstances. There have been reports going around that Noah was removed from the villa because he starred in gay porn. Now, I have two issues with this, and none of them have to do with the fact that Noah did gay porn. If these reports turn out to be true, then shame on CBS. First off, Noah could be bisexual. I don't know Noah, I don't know his sexuality, so I don't want to speak about anyone's sexuality. Let's say, for instance, he is. As a gay man, I understand that it is hard for men to be bisexual. Both women and gay men automatically assume they are gay in most circumstances. All of the rest of the people just assume they are greedy. I love Love Island, and one of the issues I have is representation in the show. At the moment, the way Love Island is set up is heterosexual men, heterosexual women getting together. What's to say we can't have some bisexual people in the villa? Why is that an issue? One of the greatest Love Island moments for me as a gay man was during Love Island Australia when Cassie and Phoebe paired up. They were the first same-sex couple to pair up, both were bisexual, and it was just addressed without issue. If Noah was removed because he was bisexual, then that is out of order and shame on CBS. The other side is, he was removed for doing gay porn. For me, that is entirely sex shaming. We all watch porn. Porn is prevalent in society, and everyone who says they don't watch porn is lying. Everyone watches porn. End of. So to judge someone because they starred in porn and got paid for it is unacceptable. It's sex shaming. There should be no shame here, and if that's why he was removed, then shame on CBS as well. For LGBT people, we want to see dating shows that cover LGBT experience as well. For something like Love Island, it is hard to have gay and straight people in and trying to get them to date and trying to couple up. I understand that. But you're leaving out an entire demographic of bisexual people who could come on this show. Truthfully, I just believe that CBS are scared to rock the boat. Listen, he wasn't the most interesting islander, but he should have been able to have his Love Island journey just like everyone else. Now, back to regularly scheduled gossip about everything else that's happened in the villa, because it's been a busy couple of days. We started the episode where we left off with Sally coming back from a date with Benny. Johnny did not handle this well at all. There was a lot of jealousy from Johnny, and a lot of him putting his own guilt onto Sally and making her responsible for his own guilt. Sally, just being the stand-up, lovely girl that she is, said she owed it to Benny to go on a date with him and give him a chance and see what he had to offer. She told Johnny that she had a great date with him, but that she was just interested in Johnny. Him hearing that she had a good date just took that as her being interested, and the ensuing jealousy continued throughout the episode. In other news, we have new boy Bennett getting to know Kirsten. There is a lot of chemistry between them, and I'm here for this. I wasn't really feeling Bennett when he came in, but seeing them together and seeing their interaction, first off, Kirsten is an unbelievable flirt. Even I was sitting at home going, dang, I'm like getting a bit flustered. Secondly, he seems like a good guy. Kirsten hasn't had the easiest time in the villa, so if he's here to give her love and be a good, upstanding guy for Kirsten, I'm totally here for it, because Kirsten deserves someone good in this villa. We had one of my favourite challenges that we've seen throughout Love Island history, and that is Sucker Punch. In this challenge, the Islanders have to read tweets from viewers with names blanked out. Of course, it always brings drama because it brings up stuff that perhaps Islanders were hiding. A couple of my favourite tweets: Chrissy Teigen tweeting that Caleb and Justine were their favourites. Same Chrissy Teigen, also love Chrissy Teigen, so we clearly have a connection. Another tweet was the one where someone had tweeted to tell Laurel that Carrington is about as deep as a puddle. Yeah, I mean, it's true, so I agree with the tweeter. Another tweet that I loved, which was kind of shady, but I'm here for it, was Moira will dump Connor the second another guy shows her some attention. I've spoken about how Moira hip-hops to other guys when someone shows her attention, so for me, I was sitting there thinking, yeah, I've seen it too, clearly other viewers are seeing what I'm seeing. No hate on Moira, I just truthfully don't think she knows what she wants, and that is why she's hopping from guy to guy the minute someone shows her a little bit of attention. The final one, which kicked off the rest of the drama for this episode and leading into the next one, was about Johnny's behaviour in Casa Amor. The tweet said, does someone want to tell Sally the truth about what Johnny did in Casa Amor? This, of course, put lots of doubt into Sally's mind about whether she could trust Johnny and whether the other boys could be trusted to tell her the truth. We as viewers know the issue is the fact that Johnny didn't mention the fact that they were making out under the covers. As I said in a previous episode, I think Johnny did more than make out under the covers with Mercedes, but he is insistent that that's all they did. And that was where the drama happened throughout this episode, with Sally really not believing what Johnny was saying and Johnny trying to tell her that he was being entirely truthful with everything he previously said. We may never know what happened under the covers with Johnny and Mercedes unless Mercedes comes out with another story. That would change things. In this episode, we also saw Connor telling Moira that he just wanted to be friends and that he still had feelings for Mackenzie. Whether that was on the back of the tweet about Moira, who knows? Or whether it was just him really being truthful about his feelings. Good for Connor. It's time he really started addressing his feelings because this has been good growth for him. He does deserve to be happy because he is a really sweet guy. But of course, in true Moira fashion, as soon as Connor says he's no longer interested, she's straight in there trying it on with Bennett. The only problem with Moira trying to get to know Bennett is interested in Kirsten and Kirsten's my girl, so Moira, stay away from Bennett. He's Kirsten's. Thank you. We also had an announcement of a recoupling, and in this time around, the girls were getting to pick. Moira's the hot commodity here because she's essentially the one who's going to decide because everyone else is coupled up. With the recoupling, the new couples we have are Queen and King of the Villa, Justine and Caleb. Next we have Johnny and Sally. Kirsten picked Bennett, which left Moira to decide between Connor and Calvin. She ultimately decided on Calvin, and the reason was because she said she believed in love and she wanted Connor to go out and get Mackenzie. Connor then said his bit to the Islanders and then also said that he was coming to get Mackenzie's teddy bear. It was very adorable. We then see Connor FaceTime Mackenzie and tell her, look, I'm all in with you. I want to make this work on the outside of the villa. I've not been the most positive about their relationship, but I really hope it works for the sake of both of them because I like them both. I just didn't necessarily think that they were best suited. But outside of the villa, without the distractions of other Islanders, I'm really hopeful that it works for them. The big drama happened towards the end of last night's episode with a little bit of a cliffhanger. The Islanders are taking part in the heart rate challenge, where the boys dress up as strippers and have to do a dance for the girls and see who gets their heart rate up the most, and then the girls dance for the boys and exactly the same, see who gets their heart rate racing. It's always a fun challenge because often you learn hidden romances that you didn't know existed because the heart rate is risen by other Islanders. For the boys, the props go to Calvin and Johnny. Calvin was very hot, surprisingly, to be honest, because I haven't really found him attractive at all. But his dancing and striptease was pretty decent. Johnny, when he picked up Sally and put her on the floor and then was thrusting on her, yeah, that was a hot one. For the girls, Kirsten was smoking hot. When she went up to Carrington and got all sexy up in his face, she was like, yeah, you're missing out. Thank you so much. This is what you could have had. Well done, Kirsten. However, nothing compares to Queen Justine because holy crap, she was here for it. Her dancing was amazing, and then she teased Caleb by going to the other boys first and then went back to him and said, do you want this? And then ripped open her dress to reveal her underwear, and it was like, wow, it was so hot. Justine is queen. We love her. I love Justine and Caleb, and for me, They have gone into my top spot and they're the ones I want to win. The surprise and cliffhanger of the episode was when music started playing after all of the girls had danced. The girls are all on the balcony, the boys are sitting down, and all of them are saying, "Wait, why is the music playing? There's no one else to go." In walks two new Islander girls, one dressed as the devil, one dressed as an angel, and everyone's like, whoa, what's happening? Both of the two new Islander girls are smoke shows, and it'll be interesting to see how this affects the dynamic in the villa. Because it's a while since we've had new girls in, it's really going to be interesting to see how the other girls react to that, and of course, how the boys react to it. Who can be trusted? We're going to find out in the next episode. If you love my opinions on Love Island, then there's only one place to come, and it's here with Love Island, the Daily Graft. Make sure to join me on Instagram and YouTube, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.